Hey everyone, it's Chris here from Everyday Survival Gear, and today's just going to be a fairly quick video, even though I always say that and it takes ages. Right now I've got the FT03 Astrolux with me, and as you can see from the inside, the LED is different. I reflowed on a XHP 50.2 3 volts. Well, I didn't actually reflow it onto that MC PCB, I just put a 20mm board in there. So you can see it in there. I don't have much light in the shed right now because we don't need much light because this light's going to be turned off. But hopefully you guys can see that pretty sweet. Let me just turn my L6 on. Give us a little bit of extra light. Alright guys, so hopefully that's enough light and you can see the XHP 50.2 3 volts in there. We're going to do some lumens numbers and we're going to do some lux numbers. But take the lux numbers with a grain of salt, because mine isn't focused the best. So when you get the 28mm board in there, it's going to be focused much better than what my one is. Besides that, it's pretty much stock besides the spring bypasses back and front. Am I going to leave mine with a 50.2? Probably not. I quite like the stock setup with the D-domes SST40. I quite like the way that performs. But we'll do some numbers and see how it does. Alright guys, so I went inside to edit this all together and only to realize that I done stuffed it up. So I had to come back out here and do it again. So I'm going to put this is going to be the actual measurements, and I'm going to put the testing after the actual measurements. So if you want to watch the tests being done, they'll be in the next couple of videos. Also next video up, the next part in this video up will be me testing the Convoy L6. Only reason why I put the Convoy L6 in here was because it's around about the same amount of lumens, only it runs on 2 cells. So, like, I figured it would be a pretty good comparison towards the done-up FT03. So, as you'll see from the next couple of videos, I've done 3 rounds of lux testing to get the candela. So the first test gave me 673 lux times 10. You guys can't really read that, can you? So 673 times 10, which is of course 6,730. Second test gave me 723 times 10, which is 7,230. Third test gave me 6,920, so 692 times 10. Then I averaged these all out using a program online, which gave me 696 times 10, so 6,960 times 10, which then gave me 174,000 candela. So in the video, for some reason, apparently I can't fucking count over 10, so I only got like 1,000. So 174,000 candela. So yeah, it's a pretty big number actually. If you want to take the peak number, it's 180,750. So if you take the highest, the 7,230, that'll give you that number. Also, I went through the video inside the house, and basically the peak number was 255 on startup that we got. So 255 times 16.6 gives us 4,233, which is pretty close to the advertised 4,300 lumens that Astrolux are saying, or Banggood are saying. After a bit of time, you can see in that video that after a little bit of time, it went down to 3,984. Of course, it is going to drop, like, you can't sustain like 16, 15, 14 amps. Although it is a 26,650 in that light, it's not going to sustain all those amperage for all that time. So, but, 4,000 lumen light is no slouch. So, yeah. If you want to know, the trick to my ceiling bounce test is 1 lux on the lux meter equals 16.6 lumens. It's not scientific, but I have gotten a lot of lux and lumen readings pretty close to what people with calibrated light boxes have. Obviously, no, it's not going to be as good, but that's what I do. And considering that the numbers aren't too far off anyway, it's not too bad. Also remember that this 174,000 candela is with a 20mm MC PCB in there, so it might not be focused 100%. And also I checked the batteries in the L6. They're at about 3.9 volts, so not fully full, but that might be why it's only giving us about 3,700 lumens max. So yeah. Alright guys, so I've got the lux meter on. This is the Convoy L6. Generally speaking, 60 lux equals about 1,000 lumens when I'm doing this test. With these bigger reflectors, it does kind of change, but that's what I've got it set to, somewhere around about there, plus or minus 10%. It's mode 2, it's mode 3. So in mode 3, you can see it does about, the Convoy L6 does about, well, what's that, 1,300 lumens almost. And brightest mode, it's just under 4,000 lumens. So 240 would be 4,000. So it's about 3,800 to 3,700. One thing I didn't do is I didn't actually check the batteries in the L6 first, which is what I should have done. But I did take it out last time when I was away fishing, so they might not be full. Just keep that in mind. So pretty good. It's actually pretty stable at 210. So 210 would be, what's that? Yeah, about 3,600 lumens, 3,700 lumens. So not bad actually, pretty good. Alright guys, now I've got the FT03 on. I've got a big fat fingerprint there. We'll ramp it up and down. So we'll go all the way to the top. So all the way to the top before you double click gets us 143 lux, which is over 2,000 lumens, 2,400 or something. And then, well, I don't know what I just done. And then we shall double click, which gets us to 253 peak. It's getting hot already. I can already feel it in my hand. So it's dropping down now to 245, 244. It's pretty stable-ish at 240 actually. So let's just call it for 240, which is exactly 4,000 lumens, isn't it? Well, yeah. So exactly 4,000 lumens. Plus at startup it's over 4,000 lumens, so about 4,100, somewhere around about there. So not bad actually. Pretty good. Alright guys, now we're outside testing lux. You can see the Astrolux FT03 is on. I'll do it the best of 3 times and see how it goes. So there it is on the back fence. It is pretty wet here, so I don't know if that's going to play a part. So I can see it measured 673 at 5 meters. So I'll have to write that down, take a photo of that. Okay guys, so this is turn 2 on the back fence again. Double click. That time I got 723, so a little bit higher. That time it's standing up too, not lying down. So we'll go one more time and see what it does. Alright, so this is the last time at 5 meters. We'll ramp it the other way up, and then we'll double click, move it around a bit, see what we get. This time we got 692, so that's in between both of them, which seems like a pretty good number to use. I think 692 times 10, so 6,920. Alright guys, now we have the more so fun bit than all the work. All the work is now done. Even though it's not focused well, you can see the beam pattern is still pretty nice on the back fence. No real, like, you can't see the cross in the middle from the 4 different dyes on these XHP50.2s. So on the weekend I'm not going to be home and I'm not going to have my own internet. My last video was only 11 minutes long, 2.8 gigs, and that literally took me 22 hours to upload. So my net is like hammered. So I'll just get you guys beam shots in the backyard for now, and on the weekend I'll take some more beam shots. So we'll ramp up and down. We'll see if it goes up. So that's up to the highest ramping setting. So to get to turbo mode from here, you do have to double click, But first of all, we'll go to the tree at 100 meters and I'll show you how it does. It's friggin' awesome. Look at that, I lighted it up like daytime, guys. That is crazy. For such a big die LED, that's friggin' awesome. I love it. It's like a joke. And to me, I can even see it getting to the tree at 180 meters. Super, super easy. I'll ramp it down for a sec just to show you guys that the ramp is working well. So that's going to go back up now. But I ramp it back down all the way. So you can see it's still on. It's a little bit bright. I think it might be brighter than the stock SST40 when it's down the lowest mode, but I'm not sure. We'll ramp it back up. So there it goes all the way back up. Now we'll double click into turbo mode. So you can see it is like almighty bright. It's freaking stupid crazy. We'll go to the tree again at 100 meters. That's a 100 meter tree. You can see that now like no tomorrow. That's like daytime there. And the tree at 180 meters is like stupid crazy bright. Like this thing is brighter than a done up C8. I mean not brighter, it froze further than a done up C8. Friggin' like a crazy toy. My Convoy L6 on, mode 3, that's mode 4. So you can see it is much floodier compared to the FT03. It does look like it lights up the backyard better, but they're about the same brightness, I'd say. We'll go to the tree at 100 meters with the L6. So you can see the L6 is much more spread out. Also, don't forget that this is a neutral white tint, so that may take off a few hundred lumens. And the batteries probably aren't at 4.2 volts. They might be 3.9, 4 volts maybe max. So this is the FT03 to the left and the L6 to the right. So double click. My damn phone just stopped recording. Piece of shit. Over it. Can't wait to get a new phone. Hopefully soon enough I can get it. So the Convoy L6 on. And as I was saying, the batteries are probably not fully full, so keep that in mind. And the FT03 on to the left, and L6 to the right. So you can see the FT03 does outshine the L6, but that's because it is a much tighter hotspot, obviously. Tint wise, there isn't actually too much difference between this K to main 6000K and the neutral white 5000. I think I prefer the 5000. But keep in mind that this is an original L6, so it's only got an XHP70, not a 70.2. So keep that in mind too. Alright, I turned off the L6. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so I think overall the FT03 with the XHP50.2 is an awesome buy. It's only like $35, $36. And I'm going to go out there and buy one for myself because I really, really enjoy it. And after seeing these numbers, you know, you could potentially get even better lux numbers just by slicing the dome. I reckon it's an awesome buy that everyone should get one. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks guys.